Oi lads, welcome back to FIFA 18 Career Mode with the lad. Today we've got three things on the agenda, first of which is our cup game against Rotherham, second being our game against Burnley, and then we're going to play all the way up till transfer deadline day. And in between those two games, we'll probably be trying to put in an offer for a fullback to replace our dear departed Danny Rose off to Everton for 24 million. Now, with all that said, let's get into this cup game. So we're feeling a bit of a weaker 11 here today with Michel Vorm and Llorente up top, obviously replacing Hugo Lloris and Harry Kane respectively. We do have some first team level players in there in the likes of Heung-min Son and Dele Alli, but for the most part, like I said, we're fielding a weaker 11 simply because it's Rotherham and it's a cup game, which Rotherham should not be a tough opponent for the Spurs. We are a Premier League side. They are obviously not. This is not a game I expect to lose. You put it down to Harry Winks, his first start of the season. Back to Lamela. Oh, is that Dele Alli making a through ball run? Okay, back to Lamela. Let's put it back. Harry Winks, hit it. Hit it again on the volley. That's actually pretty close, in all fairness. Harry Winks, 75 rated center mid. Youngster for the Spurs. Not a bad effort to start things off. Harry Winks wins the ball back at midfield. Back to Lamela. Alright, let's bring it out to Son on that left side. He's so powerful. Son puts it in. Gives us an early lead here. 11 minutes in. Rotherham are down. Tottenham up. That's exactly what I like to see. Even though we're fielding this weaker team, we're able to do it. Llorente, I believe that is. Yeah. No. Eric Lamela, our new number 9 after Gareth Bale comes back, puts it over the top to Heung-min Son. Running down that left side, uses that explosive pace to just beat out the defender and then pops it past the keeper. Easy as you like. Harry Winks back on the ball in our half. Takes a pass. That's a bad pass for me to attempt. They're back on the ball. Kyle Walker-Peters back in our lineup. Can he defend? Answer is no, and they're through. Take the shot. Oh, they've bottled it. We're lucky to still be ahead in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Rotherham taking this throw in here. Oh, it's intercepted by Eric Lamela there. Down to Dele Alli. He's got a bit of space to run into. Let's see if we can't. Oh, he's able to beat him for pace. Let's take a shot. That goes in. And we're up 2-0 here. Even despite failing this weaker side here today, we're still hammering Rotherham just like we would with any other team. I'm proud of the lads. Rotherham on the attack here. Moving the ball quite well. Oh, what a pass. Cheeky back heel. Oh, it looks like they're going to take the shot. Saved by Vorm. Oh, that's blocked by Eric Dyer and cleared away. Oh, but they get the ball back and they're back into a dangerous area for us. We're definitely going to be wanting to defend this and get it out of here. Can we get to him? Ben Davies. Oh, no, they're going to send the cross in to their player. Volley, completely unmarked, but we're saved. That's what I like to see. Let's play it into the middle. Davinson Sanchez. Ooh, just over. That's a goal kick, though. In the 45th minute, that might be the last chance of the half here. Dele Alli in the midfield. Let's see what we can't get done here. It's getting closed down a bit. Off pass, 1-2. Hit the shot. Left-footed. Oh, just wide. We're still creating chances here in front of goal, so I'd say this is definitely still our game to lose. He looks for a pass out to the right wing. Ben Davies, I pulled him out of position a bit there. Kyle Walker-Peters unable to win the header, and that's their second shot on target, I believe. However, it's still fairly weak, and even Vorm's able to handle that one pretty simply. Our midfielders have been decent today. I mean, there's been no bad performances so far today. But Ben Davies not able to... Oh! Michel Vorm! Oh! And he puts it in off the rebound. That's a little frustrating. A better keeper might have caught that, but... I'd say Vorm did all he could to keep him out until now. That was just bad defensive play from me. I should have really closed him down with Ben Davies there. Look at that. I'm just dancing all around him, and I allow the cross. Vorm with an admittedly pretty good save on that first shot, and then just it sails over him. He's not ready for the second one. Let's see if we can't get someone else involved. Either take the lead. Harrison, I'm going to put him on for Llorente. Llorente hasn't really impressed for me yet. And then let's bring Edwards on here for Eric Lamela. Eric Lamela, I think, has been decent. I don't think he really needs to be subbed off, but I just want to kind of get Edwards onto the field a bit. Give him some play time, really. We've only got to survive another 15 minutes, but those 15 minutes could be pretty long if things don't improve here. Oh, wait, but Llorente's past one, past three, takes the shot. Heung-min Son! That's a goal! That goal, I know it's scored by Heung-min Son, and I don't think he'll get the assist for it, but I owe that play to Fernando Llorente. He did a fantastic job beating 3 defenders on his way towards the goal. Beats one, or that's the second one he beats the third, takes the shot, saved unfortunately, but then Heung-min Son's able to put in that rebound. And that should be the game here, 3-1. 2 minutes of added time here, and then we should be headed through to the next round. And we're just going to take another shot. Ooh, sails over the bar. That's a good shot, though. All in all, this game's been pretty simple. However, I will admit that I did expect it to be a pretty simple game. And that's how it finishes here. 3-1, Tottenham up top, and we're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. So in terms of bringing in a new left back, I've considered 2 possible options in Marcos Alonso from Chelsea and Livan Kurzawa from PSG. I think either of those players would do a fantastic job filling in the gap that Danny Rose has left us. So I'm going to send some scouts to scout them out, see what their value is, and then we're going to try and probably pick up one of these players. This is our team today. We got Lloris in goal with Serge Aurier, Toby Alderweireld, Sanchez, and Davies in the back line. And then Ali, Wanyama, and Eriksson in the midfield with Bale and Heung-min Son on those wings and Harry Kane up top. You might be thinking to yourself, hey, this looks pretty familiar. Well, that would be because this is the exact team with a bit of changes to the bench to what we played against Newcastle in that first game of the season in that 5-0 domination. So let's get into it and see if we can't have a repeat of Newcastle. Oh my gosh, and already, first minute, Gareth Bale is through. Takes the shot, but Tom Heaton saves it. Alright, Gareth Bale, he's going to be able to beat their defenders for pace. He's through. That should be a goal. And it is! Gareth Bale. His second goal of the season comes off a really good through ball from the midfield. And then Burnley defenders, they're just not going to be able to catch him for pace. And it's 1-0 at home, 20 minutes into this game. Serge Aurier on the right side, pass from Bale. Let's go back into Bale with the shot. It's a weak shot, but it's in. Gareth Bale scores again in the 40th minute. 20 minutes apart. Gareth Bale stands on 2 goals here on a hat trick 40 minutes in. Anyway, Burnley on the attack here, coming out of halftime. But Eriksson's able to tackle them. And Bale, with a bit of space again, he's going to hit that shot, and that's the hat trick for Gareth Bale. He's been left completely open to run down that left side and just terrorize the Burnley defense today. I don't know what they were thinking leaving Gareth Bale, a man with that much pace, completely unmarked. But every time you do that, it's going to result in a goal. But it's out and dealt with pretty easily. Gareth Bale, I see him in space on that right side. Let's see if we can't get him in. I see Harry Kane in the box as well. Harry Kane! Off the assist from Bale. Burnley just wanted that goal back so bad. They just left Gareth Bale open on that right side. Again, that's been the story of the game. Christian Eriksen in the middle of the park here. Gonna pass it out to Son. Down to Davies. Running down that left side. Sees Harry Kane with a bit of space. Maybe cross it in here. Ooh, blocked by the defender, but it's still back into Son. Let's see, pull it back to Eriksson. That's the shot. Saved. Heung-min Son on the rebound. No such luck. Oh, but he does put it past him eventually. Defenders give him too much space. He's able to put it in, and we're up 5-0 again. Deja vu. This formation is insane for us. With Bale and Son on the wings, we have so much pace. We're able to burn through everyone. Gareth Bale collects the match ball after his hat trick. He was dominant today. Another 5-0 victory using this formation. This is obviously definitely going to be the go-to formation for any big games. So I've now brought in Antonio Conte here, trying to strike up a deal for Marcos Alonso. Let's maybe try and get him for 17. No, let's try and lowball him with a bit of 14. A little bit under the current value. See what he has to say. Wow. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Feels he's wasted his trip here and is pulling out of the negotiations. Well, looks like by process of elimination, we'll be going for Livan Kurzawa then. They want 20 million for him. Let's see if we can't get him a little lower. I would have been willing to pay 20 million for Alonso, but I don't know if Kurzawa was worth that much. Let's try 17.5 million for him. How do they feel about that? They are willing to deal with 17.5 million for Kurzawa. Let's see how we can do on the contract talks. This is a contract we ended up reaching an agreement on with Livan Kurzawa. It's a little more than I was expecting to pay, a little less time on the contract, but after Marcos Alonso talks fell through, I was just trying to get him into the squad. With no offers coming in on transfer deadline day, with an hour left, this is going to be where I end up leaving you lads. So in the next episode, we'll probably be playing a few more games, maybe simming a few that aren't quite as important, and we'll also be turning up the difficulty for those we do play up to Legendary, because the game so far, I just don't feel like we've been getting the level of competition that we need. So that will all be happening in the next episode. I'm out.